Hello Scorpio, and welcome to your 2020 preview of the year 2020. If you're new to my channel, my dear Scorpio, I suggest you please do subscribe so that you're notified every time I release a new video. So let's see what is the general theme for Scorpios for the year 2020. And here you go. You have the bear and you have the whip. And what does that mean, my dear Scorpio? Well, the bear is coming here in your theme of the year and is telling you to be careful about some unhealthy people, unhealthy influences around you this year. There can be some people who can be tricky around you, so you need to be careful. Use your scorpionic eyes to scan the person before you put your trust in anything. I see that this year for Scorpios it is going to be easier to make money in the year 2020. It's easier to make money. Some of you are going to get a position of authority. Some of you are going to be controlling a kind of a team, or you're going to lead a particular team also or focus. This is what I see. I also see that there is the power and protection energy upon you, my dear Scorpio, in the year 2020. I would like to tell you something, is that there can be power struggles also at your workplace or in your personal life. I have to tell you, my dear Scorpio, that you need to take care regarding your closest relationship with your beloved, with your partner. You need to take care, because this year the chances of misunderstandings are pretty high, and because of that, some kind of ego hassles can happen, and that can get a momentary separation between you two also. So you need to hold on to your partner and be sweeter. Try to be sweeter. Eat more honey, I would say, and try to be sweeter with your partner, my dear Scorpio, because it is very much necessary that you avoid any kind of heated debates with your closest near and dear ones, because this year shows that there is going to be some kind of tensions regarding relationships. Of course, financially it is going to get better, but it's like fluctuations are pretty high this year regarding finances. But all in all, I would say that compared to 2019, 2020 will at least be a bit better regarding your finances. You need to take care what you eat, because some of the Scorpios will have the tendency to put on weight. This is what is seen also, or more on the heavier side you can get. So you need to take care, exercise more, and get your body in the proper rhythm, so that you don't feel lethargic, you don't feel burdened, because some of the Scorpios can gain weight, and because of that they feel very like as if there is no energy. But it's not because of that. It is just because you've been eating just to avoid some stress. This can happen, and because of that you are putting on weight, and then as a result of that you don't feel like moving much or doing much. So don't get into that that black hole, I would say, that would suck out your energy. That's not for you, my dear Scorpio, at least not for the year 2020, not now. Okay, now is not the time. Now is the time that you buckle up your shoes and you say, okay, now I'm ready for this year, and do everything possible to make it successful. And I also would like to tell some of the Scorpios is that your physical energy is going to be very, very high and very, very strong. So because of that, you need to take care. How do I put it? You need to take care regarding some kind of very magnetic people. If you're working around them and things like that, you need to take care of your physical desires, because it can end up into a relationship, but this relationship will be purely of physical nature. So you need to take care, all right? You have to ask yourself, do I really have feelings? And if you are into a committed relationship, my dear Scorpio, I would almost tell you to keep away, or to have a strong control over yourself, all right? Because you have a person whom you're committed to. So take care of that, because this year there is a lot of physical attraction happening between you and somebody else. All right, so be very careful, or you're oozing out with this physical charm, this appeal that you are exhibiting to people, and the people who have this the same kind of that attraction can take place, that magnetic attraction can take place very quickly, and things can go from, just like a small thing to, wow, like you just are into a completely developed relationship, but this is going to be purely physical in nature. So please, that is of course your choice what you do with it, but at the end I would say, if you're in a committed relationship, it is better not to get into that, because afterwards there will be a kind of a painful control upon you. And yes, there is an energy of a painful control upon you in the year 2020, my dear Scorpio, as if there is a there is a kind of a rope that has been tied around you and you don't have the freedom to move. Okay, so it can be either that you get very, very possessive about your partner, or your family members are very possessive about you, and that you hardly have the space to move, so you feel a bit like tied up. Okay, so because of that, conflicting situations with your dear and near ones can arise, even at your workplace can arise, so please be careful upon that. Regarding your money matters, things are going to be on the improvement side finally, my dear Scorpio, but it is going to be a gradual development. Okay, and try not to feel burdened. Okay, because I feel a kind of an element of a burden or sadness that can come up suddenly, but this is nothing to do with you. You have to remember that it has nothing to do with you. It is the cosmic energy which is going to become so much how do I put it, unbearable. And Scorpios, being the extremely sensitive sign, can feel it more. Okay, so whatever is happening on the higher levels, in the other realms, those things are going to affect you, and you might feel in the year 2020 you might feel a bit how do you say, you might feel a bit lost, sometimes a bit sad, uncertain, like what's coming, what's happening, this kind. But just know that you are receiving the messages from above, and when you feel like this, just try to notice that in few days what's happening around in the world. Okay, this kind of these are the messages, these are the subtle messages that you can receive, and many of the Scorpios, I feel, are going to get those signals from above. The very, you can almost get some kind of messages from above, be it in your dreams, be it vibratorily speaking. You can feel all this in your body and your mind next year, in the year 2020. That is, my dear Scorpio. And I would like to tell you something is that please meditate, please pray, and please say positive affirmations every day. Right from now, when you're listening to me, start saying positive affirmations, because next year's energy, generally speaking, for the whole world is going to be pretty much trying. Okay, because there is a kind of a battle that is happening. All right, I will not get too much into the details, but there is a kind of a battle that is going to happen, and this is happening in the higher realms, and we are going to feel that impact over here. All right, and being the most sensitive sign, my dear Scorpio, you're going to feel it even more deeper inside of you. You are going to catch some kind of things. And I would like to tell you, the spirituality is the one thing that can save you from this kind of the imbalances that are going to take place in the year 2020, and that which you are going to catch upon. All right, I would almost like to tell you is that, just like this pendant I'm wearing, like something that reflects. Okay, try to get one for yourself and try to put it, no matter what, if it's gold, silver, whatever it is, just that it has to reflect, my dear Scorpio, and that would be really good for you. So please do wear this kind of pendant in your neck, be it small, be it larger, doesn't matter, but just that you have to reflect. If there is positive energy coming, you reflect positive energy. If negative energies are sent upon you, that is quite a scene over here, then you reflect them back, my dear Scorpio. So all in all, I would say you are going to get better. The only thing is that don't worry if there are delays in your achievements or a little bit of blockages. That doesn't matter as far as you reach your destination. And for those of the Scorpios who are trying for abroad, for different countries, I am seeing that there is some kind of yeah, there is some kind of thing developing around this side, but I see that it is going pretty slow. All right, so don't expect like one day to another results are going to come. No, there is a bit of slowing down process is happening, but that is again happening for the best. As I told you, the energies are going to be pretty challenging for everyone next year, and you will be the one who is going to be the radar who catches on all these things. So please yeah, reflect back. All right, and positive affirmations, we're going to start with that right from now. All right, I am okay, whatever it is you say, I am, all the positive things. All right, and don't think anything in the negative way at all. Okay, because we are now getting out of a difficult phase, and we want this coming out, that this much of space is left now, and we are almost out, and before the door closes, so we are getting out of this, and we have to be positive at this particular time. We shouldn't be drained or whatever. We have to enjoy ourselves, and we have to say thank you to the Almighty, because the Almighty is giving us a lot of help this year in order to improve and to finish those unfinished jobs of 2019. All right, my dear Scorpio, so I wish you all the best. Please do like, share and comment, and I really wish you a wonderful, wonderful exit from the difficult period into a much better period. All right, but just remember is that don't forget to meditate, don't forget to pray. If you don't pray, you just speak to Mother Nature or to the universe. Please do that, my dear Scorpio. All right, so take good care of yourself, and see you later. Bye bye. God bless. Take care. Bye.